We have yet some more Dakota and Felicity drama. Yep. Old Chynna Doll, she put a video on her page, right? And we have Felicity and Dakota. They're sitting on the bed. Felicity looks like the cat that just ate a mouse. She looks terribly guilty. She's sitting there not saying nothing. Chynna confronts her and says, hey, what is this I'm hearing about? Krazy D has a video of you talking about me. What happened when you were hanging out with him the other day? And from what I can gather, this Krazy D is somebody that Dakota had been hanging around with some time ago, okay? I believe this man gave Dakota a place to stay, but he was pretty much using Dakota too, taking advantage of him from what it appears, okay? Not a good guy, okay? So Felicity says, now mind you, Felicity is always screaming, can't use an inside voice. She's very meek and mild here, right? When confronted by Chynna. And Felicity says, well, before he started recording, Krazy K, before he started recording, he wanted me to say that you're controlling and you're mean and that you won't let us do anything. So it sounds like Felicity did this. Now mind you, Chynna is giving these two a place to stay. And I can't imagine they're paying much. Maybe they're helping with some food because I think they get EBT benefits. That's about it. Or they make it like a disability check. I think someone had said that, but that's not proven. That's just rumor, we don't know. But this is the second time that they stayed with Chynna. I mentioned the first time they stayed with Chynna, they had trashed the room so bad they had pooped on the floor and everything. In Chynna's grandmother's house. Now Chynna has allowed them to come back, and Felicity is going to make this video for this Krazy K just because he told her to? What? And Chynna is going to allow them to stay in their house after this. Are you serious? Then she asks Dakota a question. Chynna, she says, didn't Krazy K just get out of jail? And Dakota's just looking at her like he's dumbfounded. He turns, he looks at Felicity, and Felicity says, didn't he just get out of jail? And then he answers the question. Can he only speak when Felicity says it's okay that he can speak, or what? And then Chynna asks him, what did Krazy K just get out of jail for? But I can't make out what Dakota's saying. I have a hard time understanding what Dakota's saying. But I cannot imagine that Chynna's letting them stay in her house after this. Now, supposedly, this Krazy K, Chynna put in the caption of the video that he wants to meet up with her. And he's bringing her child into this. And if she doesn't go meet up with him, he's going to release the video. And then Chynna is telling Felicity, this is why I don't want you hanging out with strangers. This is why I tell you don't talk to strangers. It's for your own good. It's not a stranger. As I was looking around on TikTok, I seen there was even one where Felicity is on like a FaceTime with this Krazy K or whatever, telling him she wants to hang out. So it's not strangers. And then Chynna wants to make it, well, I know Felicity's impressionable, but this is not okay. No, it's not okay. The only reason I can figure, and this is horrible, the only thing I can figure, the only reason that Chynna's not going to put them out of that house is because she's getting millions of views with these videos about them. If she wasn't getting these millions of views, do you think she'd allow them to stay in her house? After she's doing this and that for them, put them in this beautiful room. You should see the room. It's beautiful. The master bathroom, oh my God, beautiful. And she's feeding them. She's bought them clothes, taking them to the carnival. She takes them shopping. They do this, they do that. And Felicity's going to run her mouth and act like some Billy badass. And Chynna, okay, you could say, because Chynna's making damn good money. She's got over 10,000 followers, so I'm sure she's in the creator reward program or whatever it's called. Whatever it is. I'm sure. And she's getting, some of these videos I seen one that had over 20 million views. That's the only reason she's letting them stay around. But I tell you what, she's a better person than me because I don't give a damn about the money. If you're going to talk about me when I'm breaking my back to take care of 2 grown adults, and you're going to talk about me because somebody told you to say this, you're going to get out of my house. That's just bottom line. That's how it's going to go. Ain't no money. I'm not going to let money, allow me to be disrespected. And that's the thing. Chynna, she's showing that as long as she's getting paid, you can disrespect her. That's not cool. But it's her life, so what do you think? What if you were in this situation? Would you allow these 2 to stay in your home? Knowing that, they're talking about you because someone told them to, and then this man is going to use this video as some sort of blackmail? What's his angle here? Why does he want to meet up with Chynna? And if she doesn't meet up with him, he's going to release this video. What's his angle? What's really going on here? But let me know, what is your thoughts on this?